Hello students. We are going to study commercial cells. What are commercial cells? These are basically electrochemical cells. What are electrochemical cells? Electrochemical cells are those devices in which we uh, conduct these redox reactions. Redox reactions are simultaneous reduction and oxidation reaction. Oxidation is one species loses electrons to change into cation, and another species gains electrons. In these electrochemical cells, what we do, we take these uh, oxidizing species and reducing species in separate containers and connect them by salt bridge and circuit, so that the electrons from a oxidation half cell pass through an external circuit into the uh, this reduction half cell, and this movement of electrons is basically the current by which we get energy for lighting, for heating, etc. In order to use these electrochemical cells as commercial cells, they must be having they must be fulfilling certain requirements. One is they must be compact and portable. They must be very small. They must be portable so that we can use them. Second is sometimes there is a great deal of drop in voltage which disrupts the function of the cell. So what is the requirement is that the voltage of the cell must not drop suddenly, but it must be a steady drop of this voltage. We have a combination of several. When we use several electrochemical cells connected together in series, that is called a battery. And we have three types of batteries or cells. One is primary, then we have secondary cells, and we have fuel cells. Let us discuss first primary cells. What are primary cells? These are basically these electrochemical cells or galvanic cells, what we call them. What is special about them? They become dead after when we use them for some time. They become dead. We cannot recharge them. uh, we have the examples of dry cells are the examples of primary cells are dry cells and mercury cells. Dry cells first. Dry is basically a misnomer in this case. It's a misnomer in this case because these are not really dry. If they are dry, they won't work. Basically, the contents of the cell are in a paste form. This dry cell is based on Leclanche cell invented by G. Leclanche in 1868. It consists of a cylindrical this vessel made up of zinc. It is made up of zinc, a zinc vessel like this it is, and it is made up of it acts as anode, and this zinc vessel or a bottle is filled with a paste of ammonium chloride and zinc chloride. It is major portion of it is ammonium chloride and a little of zinc chloride is added to it. This paste is filled in this zinc bottle, and it acts as a anode. Here zinc loses electrons and undergoes oxidation. These electrons are then transferred to the cathode. What is cathode? A carbon rod in the center. Here we have a carbon rod in the center which acts as the cathode. It is surrounded by a paste of magnesium dioxide. Here around this we have a paste of magnesium dioxide and carbon mixed with carbon particles or carbon powder mixed with magnesium dioxide. So this surrounds this carbon rod, and this hole is put in the vessel. The vessel is made up of zinc, which contains a paste of magnesium dioxide, and which contains a paste of ammonium chloride and zinc chloride. During working, zinc loses electrons to form zinc positive cations. These electrons pass here like this. These electrons pass here and go here through an external circuit. This causes the discharge of ammonia. Here ammonia is released here, which reacts with magnesium dioxide. Let us see the reaction. At anode, zinc solid gives zinc 2 positive plus 2 electrons, and this is oxidation. At cathode, what happens? Ammonium ions released from this ammonium chloride move to this carbon rod. Twice ammonium positive plus twice magnesium dioxide plus 2 electrons released here for magnesium dioxide plus 2 ammonium molecules plus water, and this is reduction. Why is it reduction? Because oxidation state of manganese this of manganese and magnesium dioxide is is plus 4, and in here it is plus 3, so it is reduced from plus 4 to plus 3, so it is a reduction, it gains electrons. Okay, the overall reaction is like this. The cell this cell does not involve any ions whose concentration may change. Therefore, the cell gives a constant potential of 1.35 volt. Okay,